Hello everyone, we're going to take a look at exercise 56, which is an exercise that is being introduced after you have taken a look at theory C. And the big difference is going to be that this time, let's just take a look at exercise A. The right hand side is not 0. Remember, for the product is 0 method to work, we must have a product and we must have the right hand side, or something should be equal to 0. Both are not the case here. And there is one small step that we should now do to make that possible. How can we make 0 from 10? Well, I think we're just going to do minus 10 to the left hand side and to the right hand side, which now gives us x squared plus 3x minus 10 equals 0. Remember, I cannot subtract 10 from 3x, right? These are not like terms. That's only possible when both have an x in them or both don't have an x in them. But now I cannot subtract them like this. I can, however, now use the product sum methods to write this as a product that is equal to 0. So the only extra step that you have taken is doing this. If you add this, that is an exercise that you could also have gotten in exercise 51 or 52, for example. Here, the sum should be plus 3. The product must be minus 10. What could this be? I'll give you some time. Well, I think we have to use plus 5 and minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 times minus 2 is minus 10. Something times something is 0. So you can use the first thing is equal to 0 or the second thing is equal to 0. And now use the balance methods to say x equals minus 5. Or x equals 2. Right? You know how to do that part. Okay. Which one do I want to show as well? Very quickly, take a look at C. X squared equals 5x. How can I solve this one? Well, let's show me the way that the book wants you to do it, because I think there is a quicker way, but I don't want you to introduce you to that because it's very easy to make mistakes in that way. I want the right hand side to be 0, so x squared minus 5x equals 0. Right? I do minus 5x here and minus 5x there. Now the common factor is x in both those things. So I take the common factor, or bring the common factor outside of my brackets. Product, something times something is 0. X is 0, or x minus 5 is 0. So x must be 0, or x must be 5. Okay? However, I do want to show you another one from this exercise. Let's do D. Let's move this around for a bit so I can just do it to the side. D. X squared minus 5x. I see my tablet is this time having some troubles. In that case, it's going to be rather difficult for me to explain this. Let's just give me a tip. And I've also introduced you to this on my explanation video. Remember that your 4x, if you're going to do minus 4x to the right hand side and to the left hand side, that you're going to write it, and again, without a working tablet, this is quite difficult. Let's try it like this. You have to now write it in this order. And I'm doing this with my mouse in this case. So it takes a bit more time. Equals 0. So first write down Oh, I'm sorry. First write down everything, all terms with x. Then write down the x of the normal axis. Right. That's here. And then at the end you write down all the numbers without a variable. Because if you do it in any other order, you can get confused using the product sum methods. So here write down the minus 4x in between the x squared and the 5. In my other video explain and show you why this otherwise could give you a wrong answer. Okay? Good luck, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask during the lesson.